everyone, today I'm going to my brother's study union, where they have allowed me to ruin one of their walls to make an Italian fresco painting. I have packed a crate with all my fresco art supplies, so let's go.
So here is a wall on which I'm gonna paint a fresco. It's actually in my brother's bedroom. Rather quickly we actually stumbled upon a problem. The wall was actually made of different materials than we had anticipated. So we actually first made a few experimental patches with the lime plaster to see whether it would stick to the wall and in which conditions it would stick best to the wall. So we first did 4 experimental pieces. One was lime plastered directly onto the wall. The second one was lime plastered directly onto the wall, but after we had sandpapered the wall down a bit. And the third one was the technique that I had originally in mind, which involved first demolishing the wall, after which you put lime plaster on top of the cement behind the wallpaper, and then paint on top of that. And the fourth way was to use a completely different painting technique, which isn't even real fresco, it's just painting on the wall, and it was with egg tempera directly onto the wall without using lime plaster.
So while I wanted to do things my way, the original fresco way, my brother wasn't too happy about the idea of me first tearing up his entire wall to make a painting. Especially since I couldn't guarantee him it was going to work, because there is always a chance that the fresco plaster isn't gonna bond well with the wall and it's just gonna crumble and fall off the wall, which would be a bad thing, of course, especially if it happened in your bedroom. So basically we were having a dilemma there, but fortunately my brother gave me a green light, so I started tearing up his wall.
So after an afternoon chipping away at the wall, this was the end result. So after all this work, I could finally start making my lime plaster. The lime plaster that I used here consists of 3 main components: ordinary water, pulverized limestone, and river sand. Before applying the lime plaster, I first had to drench the wall with water. This helps with the chemical reaction which bonds the lime plaster to the wall. In the evening I could finally start applying the first layer of lime plaster to the wall. And after a hard day's work, this was the end result.